Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Stock Talk David. Welcome back to the channel. As always, remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. As always, we have one rule. I am not a financial advisor. Do your own research. You know, you'll thank yourself in the long run when you do your own research. But hey, I just want to tap in quickly today. This is actually, I think, my first live. But what I want to do is give you guys a small breakdown of my Robinhood portfolio. And basically, what this is a beginner's portfolio. Um, I do my main investing in Fidelity, but I do have this Robinhood portfolio that I um, do a little bit of investing in, but I want to build it up and grow it over time to, hopefully grow into one of my main portfolios. So, you know, I do most of my investing in Fidelity. Oh wow. Y'all hear that dog in the background? Crazy. Crazy. Pretty big dog as well. But just ignore it. Hopefully it won't be too much of a distraction, but it can go off at times. Um, but checking in real quick here, you see the balance at my in my Robinhood portfolio. You see currently we're sitting at $2,455 or $54.89, and it's constantly changing, right? Because I have crypto, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Doge, and those prices they change throughout. So um, you'll see, the amounts constantly update. So I do have a little crypto in here, and I do have some stocks as well. I was originally using this account mainly for crypto, just to build up my crypto portfolio. But I decided that I wanted to add some stocks as well. So you know, I picked out a few stocks that I thought would be good long-term holds, and I just want to break them down real quick. Well, not break it down. We'll just kind of just go through it to see what you guys think. If I was starting a portfolio from scratch, this kind of basically what this account is, starting from scratch to build up over time. So if you look at the first position here, which is XLE, and you see it's the energy select sector. That's an ETF. Pretty popular. If you don't want to invest in single stocks, then you should look at ETFs, and that's what I did with XLE. Man, listen to the dog, man, just crazy. So you see the market value here. My total return is down 11%. Um, Average cost basis is 88.51. You see it's currently trading at 78.50. But this is a long-term hold. Nothing that I'm going to be doing, any selling anytime soon. This is just really starting a portfolio off with XLE. Um, in some of my other accounts, I may have some individual energy stocks that I like, but for this particular account, I want to have some individual stocks, but I want to focus on the funds and ETFs to kind of go that route, when starting this portfolio. So let's see here. So you see XLE, which is energy. I also have another energy. Well, with XLE, you see I only have 2.29 shares right now. But like I said, we're just starting this account up. We're just kind of building it out. You see, most of my funds in this account is through crypto, because that's why I originally started with crypto. But over time, it's going to balance. It's going to balance out, and it's probably going to be heavily more towards the stocks and the ETFs in this account. But the first one, XLE, we have 2.29 shares. ET, which is energy transfer, you see it's currently trading at $12.28. Currently have 11 shares, 11.292 shares. You see I have a pending dividend coming from for this position. So that'll hit hopefully on the 22nd. And what we'll do is we will reinvest those dividends back into the position. So, but yeah, we have 11 shares right now. So you saw XLE, then you see ET, which is energy transfer. So you see I'm leaning heavily on the energy right now. But these are, it's another hold that I see for long term that I think is going to be, I think it's going to pan out in the future. So I'm not really concerned about the current return. You see a small loss right now because we are investing for the long term. So if you're a beginner and you're starting off, don't get so caught up in what your return is after a day or a week or a couple of weeks. And sometimes new investors get turned off by that, and they may take a loss out the gate, and then that may discourage them from really diving into this investing full stream. So you want to kind of think of where you may be a year, 2 years from now, kind of have a plan of what your long-term goals is as far as a position. So, I think a lot of new investors get discouraged when they see their accounts not taking off. Most people think this investing thing is an overnight thing or get rich quick scheme, but it's not. You need to have a plan. Pick first. Learn how to pick good positions. Have a plan to grow your portfolio, and then over time you'll see, the fruits of your labor. But if you treat it as a get rich quick scheme or think things going to happen overnight, then you're probably going to disappoint yourself in the long run. So just FYI on that. Let's see here. So let's go back to our next position here. We talked about XLE. We talked about ET. Now let's talk about O. O is a when you think about talk about real estate or REITs, right? Real estate investment trust. O is probably number one on most people's list when they think about REITs. Realty income. See, it's currently trading at 62.03, which I actually think is a pretty good. I actually think that's a pretty good price to invest in this position in. So, like I said, I'm really just starting this portfolio out. I have 2 shares right now. So I'm down $4, right? Down 3%. That doesn't concern me at all. So I'm not worried about that. So I have a pending dividend. We saw the dividend with ET, which pays a quarterly dividend. Well, with Realty Income, ticker symbol O, it pays a monthly dividend. So you see the upcoming dividend here at 50 cents, which is more than what I received last month. And, I expect that to grow over time as we continue to invest. And with most of these funds, you see I have reoccurring investments going, just small investments. Like I said, we're going to grow this out over time, but we're going to do another buy. I think I have these on bi-weekly buys. We're just going to do another $6 on the 24. Like I said, not in a big rush on this account. We're going to slowly build this up. I'm really anxious to see how it will be, or how the outcome of this portfolio will be in the next year or so. So if you're a new investor, you don't really have a lot of experience in trading. Like, when you're starting off, if you're not one of the ones that's going to watch the market or watch your account every day, then you can set up recurring investments to invest in these positions. Say when you get paid, um, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever best suits you, right? So, um, oh, why that happened? Yeah, whatever's best for your investment strategy or your budget or whatever the case may be. You can set up reoccurring investments, and I think that's the key to growing your portfolio instead of you trying to remember, starting off when you want to invest or not invest, or am I going to, just trying to stay on top of things, and that can be really discouraging for a new investor. So when you're and most people start off with new accounts with Robinhood, so that's why I want to show my Robinhood account. It's not my main account; it's really my smallest account, but um, I like Robinhood. I think it's very easy, very user friendly. I'm not one of those ones that talk down on Robinhood. I actually like it. I think it's special made for new investors to kind of get their feet wet. So you see my balance, is 2,400 right now, and it's changing constantly because I do have crypto in this account, and crypto trades 24 hours, 24/7. So um, but yeah, but I want to start, talk about my stock positions. We have XLE, we have ET, we have O, then we have VTI, right? Another ETF, which covers the total stock market. And I just really started investing into VTI in this portfolio because I wanted to have a strong ETF, right? And you hear most people talk about the best ETFs to invest in are VOO and VTI. So I have VOO in one of my main Fidelity accounts, and if you follow my page, you'll know that we currently have a VOO SCHD challenge going on, and I have another video on that. But you can see the the previous videos, and we have our 52-week challenge into VOO and SCHD. But for this portfolio, I wanted to start buying into VTI, which VTI covers the total stock market. Um, and I think long term, I think VTI is going to be a great position to have. And let's see, over the past month, it's been pretty constant, trading sideways. 3 months, for the year is up 3%. But the last 5 years, you see VTI is up 48%. That's the type of return that you're looking for. So we're just starting off investing in this position. As you see here, don't even have a full share yet, but we're going to grow it over time. You see the total return only 22% positive, but it's a long-term hold. And down here, once again, we have reoccurring investments that automatically get taken out and purchased into these positions, right? So, like I said, if you're not one to do the day-to-day managing of your account, then reoccurring investments puts everything on automation, and so you automatically investing. Like I say, you can invest when you get paid. You can invest every week. You can invest every day. You know what I mean? So that's the beauty of having your account set up on automated, a reoccurring investments. It does the investing for you without you having to log in every day and keep a watchful eye on it. So once again, that's one of the things I love about Robinhood. It makes things easy for you. So I did. I'm saying this is a small portfolio, but I don't think it's going to be small for too long. I think over time it's going to grow out and kind of catch up with some of my other portfolios. Just got to give it time and be patient. Investing is about patience, and that's what we're going to do. Then let's go to another one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my fifth position. in this portfolio, and it's going to be QQM. QQQM, right? You see another ETF that follows the NASDAQ, and QQQM is a smaller version of QQQ, which is one of the main ETFs that tracks the NASDAQ, and the QQQ trades a lot higher than QQQM. So as you see, QQQM is currently trading at $133.65. See, up over the last 5 years, 10%. Get out of here. You see what high closed on Friday. Let's look at the last month, up 3%. Get out of there. Last month up 2%. 3 months up 7%, not bad. Over the last year, up 9%. So seeing some pretty good returns on QQQM. And once again, I bet I have we see my total return is up 2% so far. But once again, we have our bi-weekly buys on $5 into this fund. And, those are the automated investments. But, at any time, I can decide to just make a one-time investment, which I usually do when building these portfolios up. So I'll do a one-time investment, here and there, just to help grow along with the reoccurring investments. So, that's part of the game. That's part of how you build your portfolio. You don't want to just buy a stock one time and then forget about it. Then you come back and look at it a month or two later, and you're like, oh, why is my stock not growing, right? So, or why is my position not growing? So, the beauty of having these automated investing, reoccurring investments in Robinhood is that you could grow your investments over time. So when you buy into a position, have a plan to grow your portfolio. Like I said, if you're a beginner investor, which a lot of people are, you don't want to just buy one time and forget. You don't want to, and don't watch it again. Have a plan. Have a plan to grow your portfolio. If you're investing, you can invest daily, you can invest weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whenever you get paid, whatever the case may be. Don't just, I'm not a financial advisor by no means, but don't just purchase a stock one time and then forget about it. You know what I mean? And then you come back down the road and wonder, what happened to that position. That stock or it may have fallen in price, right? But if you had your reoccurring investing on, you could have been buying more at a lower price. So always have a plan when you are starting a position. And like I said, this account is a small account that we really just started as far as investing in stock is concerned. We have a little crypto. I have a cover call. Well, this is not a cover call. This is actually long call option for January 2024. So that's not a cover call. Just a basic call. So on Sophie. But as far as the stock positions, we have XLE, we have ET, we have O, we have VTI, we have QQQM. And XLE, ET, VTI, QQQM, they all pays dividends, right? So we're investing in assets that we believe is going to grow over time, and we're going to be collecting dividends in that time frame as well. So O actually pays a dividend every single month. So every single month, we're going to be getting a dividend. And as we continue to build our portfolio, we expect this dividend to grow, to increase. And, it hits like clockwork every month on the 15th, on or around the 15th. So once again, if you're building a portfolio, you may want to look at companies that pay dividends, right? If you're looking to have passive income, take a look at dividend paying companies, right? And that's just one step of it. Then and then you have to do some more research to see if that dividend paying company is worth you investing in. because you don't want to just chase a high yield. You want to make sure it's a solid company. You want to take a look at how much it's paying out, you know, earning calls, all type of stuff um, in regards to when you're researching. But just starting off with this particular portfolio, I think I'm gonna be pretty good for the long term. So I'm pretty excited about it. I'm pretty excited about these stocks here. I'll probably add one more as you see my reoccurring buys over here. I think I'm gonna add. I had USOI in this portfolio, but I actually sold it, and that's how I started my cover call in the Sophie. But I have on reoccurring buys, so I'm gonna start back buying into it. And USOI also pays a monthly dividend. You have to be kind of careful with the price because it can drop in value, but as far as stock price is concerned, but it does pay a pretty solid dividend. Fluctuates every month, but pretty solid compared to most companies. But you got to be careful with those positions, especially with a type of volatile position like USOI. Like I know, what to expect with it, and it's basically just another asset that pays monthly income for me, and that's how I look at it. So I'm gonna start back investing in USOI starting on the 16th, and you see my reoccurring investments, right? Even with crypto, you see them. The next Bitcoin purchase is going to be tomorrow. You see the next Doge purchase is going to be on the 15th. Same with Ethereum on the 15th, USOI on the 16th, XLE on the 16th, VTI on the 17th, QQQM on the 18th. Next investment is going to be on the 24th, ET the 20. I mean, you see it, right? So that's why I expect this portfolio to grow. Not I ain't gonna say fairly quickly, but I expect to see some nice returns over time. You see the last week went down 5%, past month down 11%, over 3 months. 3 months we're actually up 1%. Year to date, this portfolio is up 13%. So over the last year, kind of flat. So yeah, I'm pleased right now with the returns. And I expect some pretty good returns over time. So, but yeah, that's it. That's the portfolio breakdown of Robinhood. And I'll give updates with this particular account over time just to see the progress that we're making. But this is the first update, and that's pretty much it, man. Remember I'm not a financial advisor. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And I will talk to you guys later. Remember, check out some of my previous videos. We do have some investing challenges going on right now. So check those out when you get a chance. And be on the lookout for some updates on this portfolio. And that's it. I will talk to you guys later.